Let's play darts. Ladies and gentlemen, a 7. A 7 to start proceedings. My goodness, can we get anything positive out of that? Well, look, they're nicely grouped. You've hit 2 trebles. They veered off to the right is a big negative. But we'll move on from this very quickly. How are we all doing today? Guys, what are we going to do today? Well, the last 2 videos we played DartBot Level 7 and lost 3-0. So today I thought we'd play DartBot Level 7 and lose 3-0. Because that's what everybody wants to see, is me playing DartBot terribly. So we're going to do this for the first time 3 in a row to finish off the month of October. I thought, well, I could pull out some other random scoring or checkout game, but why not just complete the hat trick and play DartBot Level 7 and actually try and beat him today. We're going to try our best as usual. Lots and lots of things have been going on. Well, one main thing. Last night I played my pub league darts. As you know, I played for the first time last week and I was scuppered with nerves. With plenty of nerves, shaken like a cat in a bath. So today I was shaking, or yesterday I was shaking a bit more like a leaf, but that's progress. How did I get on? Wow, good question. Well, at home I had a little warm up. So we kicked off about 8:30. I was warmed up around 5ish, and out of nowhere, haven't had any problems at all since I started playing. But my wrist starts to hurt, like a little strain, you know, in this area, this sort of wristy. Nothing too awful, but certainly noticeable and certainly painful. So this was a huge concern. Not only that, I was throwing utterly awful. I mean, that's probably much less of a surprise for you all. But I was throwing terribly, a bit like you've just seen. But we're going to do that again. Let's hit another 7. I was actually trying to hit the 7 there. Nonetheless, I was throwing pretty much like that. My morale was on the floor, so I just took myself to the side and said, Samson, survive the night. Work on your nerves, lose every match, but just survive the night, have fun, no pressure, and just try and be a little less nervous than last week. That was the biggest issue. So off I went, had a little warm up, and the way our league works is that we have pairs. You play a pairs match. There's 8 players on each team. So you've got 4 pairs fixtures. I was drawn out last. I was with Ryan. Then you play singles. And the way it's drawn is if you're drawn out last on the pairs, you'll play last on the singles. So I was drawn out last, so I had to play last on the singles, last on the doubles, gave me some time to warm up. And then I went there with Ryan. Now, the pairs is a 601, 1 leg. That's all it is. Otherwise, we'll be there all night. Well, I tell you something, guys. My nerves were less. I was still nervous. I was still shaking a bit. But it was better than the week before. It was better. If I'd gone there and been just as nervous and played just as bad, or even if I was just as nervous and played better, it was the nerves. I just had to have faith that I was a little less nervous. And I was. Now this tells me that next week I should be a little less. And the more exposure I give myself, this exposure therapy, if you're nervous, you're anxious about anything, it doesn't have to be darts, it can be anything. Just start small. A little bit more exposure, a little bit more. And the more exposure you have to these things, in theory, the nerves should decrease as you get used to it. And that happened. So for me, already, as I threw that first dart in the pairs, even though I played awful, I didn't do too bad in the pairs. I held my own, scored okay-ish. But the nerves were less. And that, for me, already was a huge victory. We went on to win our doubles match. My first victory, Ryan checks out, double 3. Nobody likes double three. He's nailed it. Given me my some sort of first pub league darts victory. Unbelievable scenes. Wonderful news. What a relief. I mean, if I'd gone another week without winning anything, and then another week, and start getting your head even more. So that was really nice. So got that win. Southampton. What did I do differently? Well, look, I wasn't playing very well either. So in my mind, I was like, right, when you go there and you throw, don't do what you do here and don't do what you do when you're training and constantly thinking about what you're doing with your arm and your release. Think less. Throw the dart at the board. Just throw the dart at the target. And do that now. Don't think about anything. Just throw this dart. Okay, and it did help. I'm sure it did. Wow, 26. Nonetheless, it kept me surviving through the night. And look, I'm wearing long sleeves today. That is a tribute to one of the opponents last night. Played his doubles match. He had a very tight, long-sleeved sort of fleece on. And I go to the bar, and I'm witnessing the barmaid just cutting off his arms. No, not his whole arms, but the arms of the top, because it was so tight. I don't know if he couldn't take it off. Maybe it was part of his body, but he cut the sleeves off for his singles match. I was so impressed with the commitment. I thought I'd dedicate this long sleeve tee to him. Now this one is a bit more looser though, to be fair. Hoppa. Tell you what I also did last night, I was really following through. I did put on my Instagram some darts I was throwing. And I didn't look too bad, if I'm honest. So anyway, we go to the singles match. Obviously, we've been playing singles, the pairs matches all night. We're going into the game before me. It was 5-5. 5-5. And we get the victory. Ryan gets the win. Puts us 6-5. I'm last one up. 6-5, last game of the night. 6-5. So was there more pressure? Was there less? Would there have been more pressure if we'd been losing and needed it to draw? I felt I'd had less to lose. I actually felt there was more pressure that we were 6-5 up and I had to get a result here. In the singles, it's 4-0-1, best of 3. My scoring, once again, in the singles was horrendous. Horrendous. I mean, you're not surprised. You know my scoring is my weak point, but it was so bad. I did throw better than the week before. It was even worse the week before, but I managed to keep up and left myself with tops, and I managed to nail tops for the first leg. And funny enough, the score 40 to win that leg was probably one of the highest scores of the leg itself. And I was just much more relaxed at this point. Second leg, scored just as badly. Left myself a 52 though. So on 52, I've only gone and checked it out with 2 darts. Hit the 20, hit the double 16. Not sure what to say. It was just, did I do that? Maybe I didn't actually. Maybe I hit the 20, no, maybe I set myself up. Nonetheless, doesn't really matter. I won the match 2-0. We won the night, which is the most important thing, 7-5. And I've got through another league night. What a story. What a dramatic ending. And there you go. Right, guys, let's get going. So yeah, it was a real victory in many ways last night. Things may take a turn for the worst here though. We are playing DartBot Level 7, who has beaten me about 100 times on the channel. And today's the day we're going to win. I have to. Victory is in my blood now. I want to give some big shout outs. Bradley, I know who watches the channel. Bradley plays for our team. One hell of a player. I'll tell you this now. In his leg, in his match, I saw him hit a 140, a 100 and a 100 all back to back. Tremendous player. Plays in some of the Vault tournaments they do around the country. Something maybe I'll do just to get more experience. And he really helped coach me through it because he's seen the channel. He knows I'm stronger than 19. So he's telling me, drop down, and then I'm dropping down and he's like, stay there, go back up. And that was helpful as well. So, and obviously my biggest fan who got me involved in this, Danny, big shout out Danny, of course, captain, joint captain with Ash in the team, just really got my back. He's constantly trying to big me up and trying to get me out of this negativity. And he's right. It's so true. My negativity is what's killing me, guys. Negativity is what's killing me. And we've got to change that on the channel. We have to change that. You're going to tell me off. You have to tell me off when I'm being so negative all the time. I look back because I was so desperate yesterday to try and work out, because I was much better in March time. First 3 or 4 months, I'm averaging plus 50 every month. It's been lower than that ever since. So I'm looking back saying, what am I doing differently? What am I doing? There is a couple of things. One technical thing. I've worked on trying to get my arm back here more, so I've got less of a drawback. Okay. But back then I was having my hand much further forward, much larger drawback. But I tell you what, since I've started doing that again, the last 24 hours, I'm getting more accurate again. So we may go back to that. But the main thing I took from it was I was much more positive. I know things were going well, but the negativity and the mental side of this game is wild. So I can't be negative all the time, and we're going to have to put a stop to it. Game on. $60, a lovely 60. Straight arrows, wonderful start. Right, a lot of talk in there, so let's get on to this game. It's going to drop down. 40. 40. So we're going to be positive no matter what happens today. We know DartBot's evil. I am considering, if we lose the DartBot again, playing other appliances around the house. I could play the air fryer. Could play the toaster. You know, think about other items and get that in the comments. Port. $41. Oh, forgot to put it in. Better. The last dart was better. There was something I was doing last night all the time. My follow through was actually pretty good, especially on the checkouts I hit. My follow through was happening, so I've just got to really focus on that. $66. It's the third time in a row playing DartBot, so I apologise for the, I guess it's getting a bit monotonous. I feel like I'm doing community service at this point. $60 again. That's good. Would love a 60. Love 3 straight darts. That's progress. I'm thinking less about what I'm doing. I'm just throwing these darts. $60 again. Here we go, guys. Consistency. It's giving me a boost because I was getting that follow through all the time. And when it came to the matches, because of the nerves, I wasn't hitting them. But in the warming up for such a long time, throwing so many more straighter darts. So I know it can be done. Shame about the last one. That wasn't too bad though, 81. I should have really checked the score here. Not that it matters too much. But we're on 71 here, guys. This is good. This is progress. We're going to have a dart double, hopefully. Now, 71, I'm not familiar with 71. Don't know what 71 is. Treble 13, double 16. Samson, so now we've got 67. So I do know what I'm going to do on 67. I'm on that treble 17. 50. Samsonite, poor dart there, 25. 14 for double 16. That is shocking, that. 37. Double 16. Oh, unlucky. Got a dart a double though, didn't we? So that leaves us 8. So that must have been a 38. No, that leaves us 16. So that must have been a 30. Here we go. 3 darts for double 8 to win the first leg. This would be lovely. It'd be lovely. It'd be real progress. You know, talk about a win. Maybe a little bit ambitious. We get a leg today, guys. I think that's a victory. So let's get that victory. Oh, not a great throw. Really bad technically, if I'm honest. We've lost the leg, guys. Apologies. We had some darts though. No, I had 8 scored. Right, leg 2. It's better. It is better in some ways. Struggling to get my follow through going, to be honest. DartBot has a little evil look in his non-existent eyes as well. But we've got more in the tank. Oh, dragged it. 43. Oh. 45. That last dart was in my head because I'm thinking, don't put it in the 1, don't put it in the 1, and then I'm adjusting my dart, and why just throw the dart the same way? Right, we need a big score at this point. $26. Not good. We're so far behind, we're in big trouble. Dropping down. 39. I'm going to stay down there just because we did such a big score. I'm going to have to back myself here. That's much better. 79. Let's stay on there. Oh, good recovery. 79 again. Right, we're going to have to check out 149, guys. We really are going to have to check out 149 to win this leg. There's no two ways about this. Let's stay on the 19 first. Oh, hello. We've hit a 7. Not what I was trying to hit, clearly. Leaves us 98. Treble 20. Oh, shame. Go back down. 51, 58, 63. Wow, we're still in this leg. I don't know what's happened to DartBot. Maybe they're just feeling sorry for me at this point. 86 though, I mean, this is more possible than the 149. So I'm going to go treble 18, double 16. Right, that leaves us 68. We're going to have to go 18 and bull. I've just nailed it. I've just nailed it. That's an 86 checkout, but it's a bull finish. It's a bull finish. This is really significant, guys. I'll tell you why, because I just don't ever consider going bull. Sometimes in my head, I just don't think about it because I'm trying to learn all these checkouts. And people in the comments tell me all the time, Samson, you should go for bull on this one, or instead of going for treble 11 on this, you should have gone for single something and bull, and single something for bull. And I've just done that. So guys, if you've ever commented saying, Samson, don't go for these trebles and try and leave a checkout, leave bull and go for bull and be more confident. There it is, guys. Today's a victory. No matter what happens. Absolute scenes. Thank you to everybody. Without you, without this channel, I'd be much, as bad as I am, I'd be much worse. The comments who bang on about the bull business. Look, it's getting in my head. It is happening. I know I'm stupid, but we are getting there. Okay. I've seen chimps on the internet like play all chess and stuff. Okay. They couldn't do that straight away. They'd be taught. Okay. You're teaching a chimp. Let's keep going. Good darts. It's a shame it's not a bigger score. That's an 81. Good darts. $30. We will drop down to those 19s though if we have to. 100%. This is the leg we've got to win. I'll take that. I will take that. That's 116. 116. We're flying ahead here, guys. We've got to keep this scoring up. Can't just rely on checkouts. Oh dear. 26. Got way too ahead of myself. Should have dropped down as well. When that first one missed, should have dropped down. Oh, Samson, the last one. Tell you what, my wrist isn't feeling so bad. That's great news. 81. 167. Let's try and get something to set us up for the next round. Dropping down. That's really poor. Almost. 23. $144. $28. Two bad visits. Real shame that. Catching up big time, DartBot. 116. 115. 110. 7. The last 3 visits have been absolutely, utterly atrocious. Just when I needed something better. But we've got 109. I don't know what's going on now. 35. This consistency is the problem, isn't it? 74. Lost the leg. Lost the leg. It's okay. We've won another one before. We'll win another one now. It's a 7. $57. We'll take a 57 right now. No doubt. Let's stay on these 19s. We've got to win this leg. Got to win this leg, so we'll stay on these 19s. Lovely. That's a beauty. That's a beauty. That's a 133. That might be putting us back in this leg, but we've got to hit another similar number. 57, that's okay. I'm okay with that. $57, it's consistent. Come on, DartBot, be nice. If I beat you today, I'll send you a Christmas card. Oh, dug it out. That was a big one. That was a big one. 57, 77, 78, 81. That was key. That puts us in with a chance here on 109. If we can set something up here or even somehow hit it. Just can't miss that one. It's just constantly trying to hit that, missing and hitting that one. Oh, that's a big dart. That is a big dart. 57, 77. Leaves us on double 16. What a beautiful setup, if I do say so myself. We've potentially got 6 darts of this to equalise, to make this 2-all going into a decider. This is where the pressure is on. It's a beautiful dart. 32. I tell you what, guys, I do back myself on the doubles. My scoring is indeed atrocious. My doubles aren't awful. There you go. There's some positivity for you. Guys, it's 2-all. We've been here so many times. Last 2 matches, we've lost 3-0, 3-0. This is the 3rd one. This is to end the month. There will be no other. There won't be a 4th one. I'm not going to lure you in here and just keep playing him. This is the last time that I'll be playing him this month and consecutively. Let's beat him. We're on serve. Question is, do you stay on the 19s? Do you go upstairs? You should stay on the 19s, Samson. You should. You should do that. The world's most dangerous man, 85. That's what they call me, the world's most dangerous man. No one's ever called me that. We'll be honest. Drop down. 29. We're going to stay on these 19s. You heard it here first. I'm not going to trick you this time. I was blocked. Promise. 82. Samson. Shame. Shame. We almost hit a 171. But we'll take that. That's a 117. Everyone relax. That really was bad. Upstairs. I just hate what I did with that dart. There was no conviction in it, was there? No conviction. Not like Uncle Paul's conviction we don't talk about at Christmas. 165. It will have to do. 57, 64, 71. I will take that. My goodness, 194 here. So it's going to be treble 18 for tops. I think, yeah, that leaves us. Let's go back on that treble 18. That's going to have to do. 42. Right, that leaves us 52 here, guys. This is exactly where it was last night. I know exactly what I need to do. We now need to deliver. Weak. It was weak. It was, look at that lovely straight 20 though. The setup was nice. Guys, as simple as this. We've been here before. 3 darts. Win the match. First time ever being DartBot level 7. All I've got to do is hit my favourite double. Double 16. I even hit it last night in the league. We're going to hit it now. Big breath. This is exactly what I did last night, by the way. So big breath through the nose. Out through the mouth. Double 8. So close. Three more darts, double 8. Double 4. Oh, Samson. Sorry, guys. This is ludicrous at this point. Can't miss that many doubles. We've lost the game 3-2. Felt like today was the day, didn't it? It felt like it had to happen. The stars had aligned. It's a game of doubles at the end of the day, guys. Huge positives to take out today. Huge positives. Look at me. I'm not down. I'm not out. We're still here. Thank you for your time. If you're still here, my goodness. It's been emotional. See you next time. Godspeed.